Good afternoon, everybody. How are we all doing on this lovely Sunday afternoon? It is lovely to have you here, Sage and Josh and Beba, many lurkers. And yeah, I'm also excited, Sage. I saw Barry playing this for a few minutes, and it looks exactly up my alley. So
Hey.
I'm very excited for it. Hey, Sabs. I'm very pleased with that sound redeem, and I might actually make it a bit cheaper just so that people can use it as a greeting. Um, Also, I've been thinking again about the game idea that I had a million years ago, um, which I mentioned on stream a little while ago. Um, I mentioned that I am super into the idea of like a Mars colonization game, but set up more like something like Theme Hospital rather than your traditional city builder management set. And I've been thinking about it again, and man, let me tell you, if I could justify streaming even one more day per week, I think I would make that my game dev day. Yes, that's exactly what Vegento would say. But yes, let us get into Terra Nil. I know almost nothing about this game. I know that, like, world bad must fix. And that's about it. Yeah, not at the moment, Sage, just because, like, Sunday is my vibe day, and then Wednesday and Friday are for longer form games, and I've still got so many things on the list. But we'll see. Uh, uh Reset ecologist. Oh, they're different. They're basically difficulty levels. Cool. That's fine. I'll stick to what is essentially medium. Yeah, the music is so nice. Oh, okay. That's a lot. Nothing to change there, though. New restoration. Ooh. It's so pretty. Max, thank you for the resub for 13 months. That's almost a year. Incredible. Have a good lurk. I hope you know that we all love you. And I know that you are going to kick depression's ass, so, you know, take your time. And thank you for the sparkles. Coming from you, they mean even more. This book serves as a guide to the intricate process of restoring an environment, from a wasteland to a thriving ecosystem. The process is not always easy. Even with this guide, you will need to experiment to understand exactly what needs to be done. In the pages that follow, you will find descriptions of the region's flora and fauna you are likely to encounter. The book also contains blueprints of machines and structures that will help in your task. If you are successful, you will eventually no longer need this book. When that happens, I ask that you pass it along, that it may serve someone else. Good luck with your journey of restoration. I immediately adore this. Oh. I thought there, like, the tabs would do things. But no, I'm guessing that there's nothing in there yet. There are a variety of approaches to wasteland reclamation. What's yours? Gardener. I want to create beautiful, vibrant landscape. Recommended for players seeking a more relaxing experience. Ecologist. I want to restore biodiversity and balance to the environment. Recommended for players with strategy game experience. And environmental engineer. I want to rebuild the ecosystem with sophisticated machines, not recommended for a first playthrough. Well, I have some strategy game experience, including, things like City Skylines. So I think Ecologist is probably what I'm going for. Max, I am going to say, and this is coming from someone who has done this, but don't let your streams become a source of stress rather than a source of joy. If you need to delay something on a stream, that's fine. We're all here to support you, and if that means you don't stream for a while, we don't mind. We love you now. We love you when you're streaming. We'll love you when you're not, and we'll love you when you come back. So if you want to take time to not stream for a while, or if your surprises have to be delayed, or any of that, like social obligations, there's a limit to what you can do there. But streaming should be something. Like, part of the reason I like streaming so much is it's one of the ways I relax. And so when it doesn't become that, it's very difficult for me. And that's why the first time I played Dark Souls, I quit it. Because I hated streaming when I was streaming Dark Souls, and it's become better. I also get that, Max. Reach out if there's anything I or anyone can do. Yes. Yes, Sage is correct. Anyway, Ecologist. To begin with, some basics. Pan the camera by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Okay, my favorite way to pan a game. You can press and hold the middle mouse button. Okay, this is all good. And you can pan with WASD. Okay, all three good options. I prefer edge panning and WASD, but nice to know. Any wasteland reclamation project to start with a turbine. Select and place one now. Provides electricity to nearby buildings. Oh, okay. It can't be placed on the wasteland, but it can be placed on rock. Now that you have electricity, you can clean the soil. Try to fit 4 toxin scrubbers as far from the turbine as possible. Okay, so they don't have to be entirely within, as long as 3/4. Interesting. As long as any part of it is covered, that seems to be okay. That's good to know. So am I, Sage. I liked it when I looked at it. You know what? I'm just going to follow the tutorial and not try to be too clever. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, The sound design gives the happy brain juices. Hello, Oki. Some buildings can be rotated with R or the mouse wheel. Select the irrigator and try this now. Clean soil provides the perfect place to grow greenery. Greenery provides resources which are used to create buildings. Construct 3 irrigators on the clean soil. And irrigators don't seem to need power, which is interesting. Oh no. Oh, I might have a problem. I might be playing this game forever. Now it's interesting, the direction they want this to face, it can't face both of them. Oh, it can. Okay. So basically the irrigator points in 2 directions and you cycle through them. So in this case it's less rotation and more just going through options. If you're ever lost, you can always look in the handbook for hints about what to do next. Increasing the landscape's greenery is your primary goal. Remember to keep an eye on your available resources. Begin with get the greenery target to 30%. Okay. So for that, I am going to need more toxin scrubbers, but toxin scrubbers require power. Whereas irrigators do not require power. They only require clean soil. Ooh. This makes very good crunchy noises. And then we can do like a 2-direction irrigator over here. Covers almost all of the soil that's being done. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. Reclaim 179 more greenery tiles to unlock grass. Oh, and they've just expanded what I can do. By the way, if you're ever making any kind of management sim, the feeling I just had of, oh, you've just opened up the whole world to me, that is a feeling you want to create as often as possible. Cahill. Okay. I'm trying to plan this like super perfectly, and I recognize that that is a silly aim. Vibes of P. Lies of P looks very interesting. Pumps water to fill dry riverbeds. Riverbanks are cleansed by the water. Range is extended by elevation. So this could... what does this need? It needs power and a nearby river. Okay. Oh, and it does the whole riverbank. Oh, my lord. Meaty, thank you for the gifted sub to Cahill Comics. It's incredibly kind of you, and also welcome to stream. And And thank you for the gifted sub to Okie Dokie. God, you're such a delight. Too generous by far. Cahill does not deserve it. I am, of course, being a butt. Cahill entirely deserves it. But you also deserve to, like, buy cool things for yourself, Meat, so I hope you're not ignoring that part. Pulsifier crystallizes nearby greenery, creating rock. Okay, so that's how you get to these places that don't really have much in the way of rock. Sage is right. But that's not really a surprise, because Sage is also wonderful. So, you know. They frequently go together. And Meat, thank you for the gifted sub to Beba. You're like... You realize you are the provider of, like, 90% of my current subs, right? Which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate. I just think it's bizarre. Hello, Stitch. This music gives me slight Breath of the Wild vibe. Which I'm sure is intentional. It's true. I struggle to accept kindness from anybody. But also, you're a heckin' sweetheart. Excavator? Creates a new riverbed, but poisons the land around it. Now that's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one. Look. The result of bullying me into playing Balan was I became a speedrunner. So, you know, I don't know if I can really complain that much. Oh, it has to be on the water. Yeah, that's true, Max. I did say that. No, Sabs. Bad. Do not. It's illegal. Too close to another turbine. Interesting. So something, an experience I think a lot of people have had. Not everybody, because not everybody has an interest in game development, game design. But an experience that I think a lot of people have had is the feeling of, oh, I like this game so much, I wish I'd made it. I feel like this is the one for me. 26 seems to be the most tiles I... Ooh, 136, 137, 140. 142. I think that's the best I'm going to get on this side of the world. Zelda is good and fun. Sorry, I keep looking away because this game takes a lot of my attention because I adore it. Sage, how are you enjoying Breath of the Wild? I did, Josh, and I also saw that since Yuji Naka isn't involved, it might actually end up being, like, a good game. Because from what I understand, it was mostly his interference that caused the problems with Balan. Me, thank you for the gifted sub to Joshua Caleb. My lord. What is up? You've been upgrading hams. Hello, Zin. Yeah, Superstars looks really good. Meat! God. I just want to check. Meat has gifted 5 subs in the past, like, 7 minutes? Yeah, Nerf. It was Balan that sent him down. It's what he deserves. Meat, you're incredibly powerful and a bit dangerous to... Like, in the best possible way, you are dangerous to my low self-esteem. Now, what's the range of this? Okay. Oh, does it require a dry riverbed? Oh. This requires electricity. Okay, the electricity isn't reaching there. Okay. I'm thinking we can maybe do some clever things with an excavator. This needs powers. Got to be careful of that. And then what we can do is fill up this new river. Meat, I hope you know what topping means. I think that's very important. So... That's fine, Max. You're allowed to poof. Yes, Sage. You are cute. I mean, I'm assuming that was the question. Yeah, topping. The thing on burgers. No, Sage, I've never used a cooling blanket. And then... Ooh. Getting a bit low on resources. 4, 1, 3, 2. Like the most I'm going to get, unless this way and do 142. Hell yeah. Looks like 142 is the best get. Oh, and I'm very close to my target. Oh my god, birds are coming back. Oh, I cannot express the joy that brought me. That is just so good. It makes me so happy. That, like, I also didn't notice the bugs, but the bugs are super cool. And then the addition of birds. I think that I might like this game quite a bit. I know that hasn't been super obvious so far this stream. Not like I've gushed about it every opportunity I got. The first step in any... I'm going to read the first part as well. The first step in any restoration endeavor is to restore water and plant life. To begin with, increase the greenery in this valley with irrigators, pumps, and toxin scrubbers. Once the backbone of the ecosystem is thriving, your next step is to increase the biodiversity. Sorry, the diversity of growing plants. Introduce fynbos, wetlands, and forests. You'll also need to begin to pay attention to the local climate. That word there, Fynbos, is pronounced fynbos. It is an Afrikaans word. Oh. Hydroponium creates wetland. Must be built on an irrigator near water and low ground. So it converts... Oh, this is really cool. Like, I can turn this... This doesn't count. That doesn't... Interesting. I could turn this into wetland. No, also cute. Heck. That's 52 wetland. That's 66 wetland. I'm just gonna go by the numbers. Oh, oh, that's so cool and pretty. Like chat. It all comes back to Apico, chat. Swarming bees pollinate nearby greenery, creating feinboss flowers. Oh! Oh, the trees have come back? I didn't even notice. The trees are back. God, this game is so good. Why is this game so good? Solar amplifier focuses sunlight, allowing for the start of a controlled burn. Okay, so if you want to change the type of land you currently have, I would guess.
You can't have a rainbow without Ryan, baby.
It's true. Thank you, Ryan, for teaching us. Or, I need to create more ashy nutrients. So it looks like I do need to burn stuff, which is surprising and interesting. Thank you, Beba. Oh, and thank you for the rainbow, Nerf. You know what, Cahill? I have no argument. I agree that all British characters should immediately be added into Xenoblade. Am I better off just doing this? But, ooh. Oh, yeah. 113? Very nice. And then a controlled burn on this side to maybe start a forest here. Ooh, ooh, this can be my forest area. Yes. Yes, this can turn into my forest, maybe. Fires can only be started in Feinboss. Okay, well that sucks. Oh, okay, you can reverse moves. Okay, that's less bad then. I was angry, but now I'm not. That's really sad. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god, chat. Oh my god, it spreads so far. I thought it would only be in the Fenfoss area. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sage. Oh, that really was my "this is fine" moment. Even the buildings are all gone. It's amazing. Oh. I mean, I got a pretty cool forest out of it. Anyway, I hope the world is ready to meet my new baby, Blingus. Man, gender reveals have gone mad. Anyway, I currently have no fame boss. That's genuinely incredible. Okay, I can fortunately restore a lot of it. Oh, that was... Man, I have never been simultaneously hotter and dumber. Genuinely inspirational. Okay. Now let's actually get some Fame Boss back. Give me 81, that'll give me 52. Oh. I feel so dumb about that. I thought it would only burn, like, the area I targeted. That didn't increase my wetland number. Curious. For any trees here, I could restore this for some Fane Boss. Yes, yes, Abs, it didn't feel very controlled. No, the thing is, Max, I get that. It was just very funny that in something called a controlled burn, I have never felt less in control of any moment in a game. Why is my Fane number not going up? Or my wetland? Do I have too much forest? And if so, what can I possibly do about it? Yeah, just the bar didn't go up much. Which is a concern when I don't have a lot of other places that I can turn into Fane boss. Not none, but not a lot. That's what meat does. Meat is just a big old bully. And we love them for that. One 95, 97. Like 97 is the best we're gonna get. That should get me a fair amount of Fane boss. Neat, Sabs. Okay, now Fane bosses. Now it just needs more wetland. Doesn't seem that difficult to do. Or 679. Don't think I'm going to do much better than 79 on any of these. Which time? Yep. Turn that into wetland. With plant life and climate re-established, the final step is to construct an airship by recycling your buildings. How is that the final step in anything? Like, I assume the idea is leave nothing but footprints. But I don't think I've ever played a game in which the sentence, the final step is to construct an airship, has been so incongruous. As you remove your presence, introduce fauna to be the new custodians of this. So yeah, it is the idea of leave nothing but footprints. It looks like it has to be close to the river. Recycling silo. Recycles other buildings and stores a portion of their cost. Okay. So I'm assuming the idea is now my work is pretty much done in this area, so there's no reason for me to stick around. Recycling drone. Travels along rivers to collect recycled material from loading docks. Do I have any loading docks? Oh. Loads recycled material from the surrounding buildings and silos onto a recycling drone. Okay. This part is very complicated. Hell yeah, Sage. You paint those now. Oh, pneumatic meat. It's from a fantastic campaign that I've seen in a couple of places, for like national parks, and it's take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints. And the idea is, you don't take anything from the park, you don't bring anything to the park. Can I set any higher? Nope. Ugh. I do really like this conceptually, by the way. Just the idea that the end of the level is cleaning up. Cahill, you may or may not have found an SCP. Be very careful. I do, Cahill. It's very good. Are you surprised that I like this game? Animal Observatory. Allows use of sonar ping to encourage animal species to move into a habitat that is appropriate for it. The final step as recycling progresses is the reintroduction of animals. New animal species will help maintain the ecosystem long after your buildings are packed away. Animal species need to be scanned for. Open the scanning panel here. This grazer lives in herds in wide open grassland. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, use these animal portraits to switch between animals and get a hint about where each species is. I use this button to scan for the selected species. Each scan will give you information about the suitability of the area scanned. You'll need to find suitable habitats for at least 3 animal species. Good luck. Okay, so this is Feinbos. Wide open grasslands? No. Reads of wetland near a Feinbos field. Oh, so there's like combinations. It's large caniforms domain is a forest which contains a beehive and is on a hill. Okay, so that's good. Web-footed waterfowl rests in a large lake when it's not flying. Builds a home on a river near a forest. Really have a lot of good spots. Prowls in a forest near a source of prey. Oh, so I can scan anywhere. I don't just have to scan here. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't a good spot for them. Rest in a large lake. This feels like a good spot. Oh. Does that not count as a large lake? Requirements partially met in a lake. This is an interesting mechanic. Lives in wide open grassland. I don't actually have a ton of them. Lives in the reeds of a wetland near Feinbus. Wetland near Feinbus, baby. Oh, so I found the frog. Okay, so I have to fully meet the requirements in order to... Okay. It's Frog Time USA. A river near a forest. Partially met. How is that only partially met? Beaver friend. Forest, but not near prey. Oh my god, Max, that's so exciting. Anyway, I should probably also clean some more stuff up. Path here. There we go. It looks like I've cleared up most of my buildings. Got a handful of buildings left. I don't know, might be the cause of the problems. Maybe the aminals do not like when there's peeps around. Wide open grassland. I really don't have a lot of that. Oh, okay, so this was fine. I got a deer. I didn't see they actually appear on the map. Oh. Oh, that's such good news. I didn't even see. Hey, he'll do it. Yeah, that is true, Sage. Oh, look at the frog. And look at the deer. Look them beavers. Look it. Oh. Goose. Yeah, Cahill, that is a That is a thing very few games have done, but it's neat. I remember, I think it was Theme Park World that let you do that. Okay, so now that I've found the animals, I have to get rid of the stuff. I have to get rid of the silos as well. That's going to be difficult. Some of these silos are in very difficult spots. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I resisted doing this for a while. But now I need to. I just need to finish up this river. Sabs by accident is giving me an awful amount of credit there. How do you know it was by accident? Okay, so I definitely need to get rid of these. I just don't see any good way to do that. That's not true. It sucks, but there is a way to do it. That is incredibly good news. Hey, Hill, thank you for sharing. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna have to excavate even further. This is an awful disaster. Ew. They're making me do, like, planning and stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, I need to have a path.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
I hope you get food soon, Max? Gotta say, this last phase is difficult. Like, I even have to get rid of the thing that I used to get to the place to get rid of the other thing. But yeah, this is quite tough. Smeargle. If only you could have been good. It sucks how much environmental damage I have to do to clear up the damage I've done. Hello, Chris. By the way, if I've missed anybody, I apologize. This game is taking a surprising amount of my attention, given that it is entirely, like, asynchronous. Okay. Oh, I thought this side was done.
Oh no.
I'm glad it's curing your ADHD, Sage. It's definitely doing that. Oh my lord, there's a gap, isn't there? Okay. Oh, you can only take back one move. Can't take back multiple. That sucks. There we go. Sage, that was perfect, though. Okay. Oh, I can't get everything in one. That sucks. Like, it's not a huge deal, but it would have been fun. I do choose to believe, though, that, like, even the wasteland, in time, will be cleared up. That with increased biodiversity and with the addition of both flora and fauna, even the wasteland will, over the course of a few decades, get better. That's neat, Beba. That's definitely not enough to make anybody want to Kermit. I do hope it goes well. I do also like, it's a bit fiddly, the last stage, but I like it conceptually that you don't leave your stuff behind. You need power and you need pumps and you need all of this to get it done, but you don't stop there. Yeah, Beba, that sounds real neat. I love that appreciate is an available option, and it just does a slow pan. Sage, I like just tomato sauce, cheese, and good old-fashioned pepperoni. This is so pretty. Yeah, peps. I just got an achievement screensaver because I've been sitting here for a while. Achievement unlocked, Valley of the Wind. Wait. Why is this only 43%? Do I have to come back and do more later? Is it because I didn't discover all of the animals? That's probably part of it. Oh. Neat. Neat. I temporarily had no internet connection. So you'll probably saw a big old buffer, but I seem to be back now. I've actually never eaten a calzone. I just know what I like on Visa. Tropical. Ooh. Beach, mangroves, tropical forest, coral reef. Chat, there's a shark. This is the most important thing that's ever happened. Desolate Island. This is the kind of game I could get very obsessed with. You'll need to begin by cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Thank you for the dudes, Sabs. Toxin scrubbers are integral as they cleanse both land and sea. Both greenery and clean ocean contribute towards your goal. climate manipulation is possible from the outset here. You see, I never even got to climate manipulation in the so both greenery and clean ocean contribute. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that, chat. So grim. In 29, 25. Oh, it's immediately so pretty. Why is it not showing me my numbers? Ooh. Ooh. Is that climate manipulation? Uses surrounding water and ocean to encourage cloud formation and increase ambient humidity. That's interesting. I mean, long way to go. Uh... 135, 140, 145? 6? 46 seems to be the peak of what I can get. Yeah, and unsurprisingly, that doesn't affect the water, but the toxin scrubbers do. Let's do a similar thing over here. 127? Good. Yeah. Yeah, that is entirely a thing that people do, and it sucks, Baba. And it sucks to do it to yourself. I'm starting to experience a similar thing, which I'm struggling with. And again, I didn't know it was a thing until I saw other people talk about it. But there's a thing called autistic skill regression. Because while I am not diagnosed with autism, I am what people have called peer-reviewed, which is when literally everybody in your life looks at you and goes, "Oh, fucking course you are." And it's a thing that happens when, like, you start to unmask, and as a result of that, you realize that a lot of the skills you had were actually just coping mechanisms. And it's really terrible to go, oh, I don't actually know how to do this thing. I've just bumbled through. They do want me to do more of these, so I will. Ooh, is this the calcifier? Mineralizer. Crystallizes the salt in ocean water to create rock. Interesting. Or... none of this is really great, but at least it gets me some ocean back. Yeah, Josh, that's a big part of skill regression. And it blows hot, salty chunks. $158. Surprised that's actually better. Yeah. I also want to put a water pump somewhere. There we go. That was really nice. Now what I can do is I can use a mineralizer to create some land here. Provide power for more of these. Thought I could put them on, like, water. Weird. Plus 5 plus 30? That's nowhere near as good. Okay. But what's happening to Sage? Oh yeah, Sage, unfortunately, wrist brace is the correct answer. Yeah, tendonitis can cause permanent damage. And nobody wants that for you. What is increasing the humidity do? Because I don't really see that... I don't really see that rain is super important. Man, Ben 10 was a fun cartoon, wasn't it? Frustrating because no matter what I can do, I can only get the ocean tiles close to the shore. In spite of the fact that this seems to list. Oh no, it needs to be on land. It just requires either bad soil or bad water. I understand better. Yeah, the original Ben 10 is good. Ben 10 Alien Force I really enjoyed. Creates a small sandbank on which buildings can be placed. Okay. That matters for, like... Okay. Let's not put the sandbank too far away. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I've never watched the Cahill. I can't comment. I really don't like the art style. The new Clone Hams? Okay. This is good though. This is what I want. Uh, 106 is pretty good. 107 is better. Keeps getting low. Okay. Okay, so grassland also increases humidity. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, that's not super surprising. Plus 18. A good number. I mean, 13 is an objectively better number because it's prime, but, you know, you take what you can get. Excuse me? Why cannot? Is it too far from power? Doesn't look like it. Ah. Okay. Really doesn't look like it's too far from the power. I know that this one wouldn't be. Yeah, it was a power issue. Oh, I just noticed in the top right, it's super cold. I'm sorry, Max. So temperature affects ivy growth, affects jellyfish, affects crabs, affects palm growth, affects migratory birds, affects vine growth, affects dragonflies, affects moss growth, affects rainfall, affects greenery growth. Okay, so that was a lot. Oh, it's so pretty when it starts looking nice again. I'm not doing this one super efficiently. I recognize that. Ooh, 92. 92 is pretty solid. I think 92 is as well as I'm going to do with this. I know, Max. I just, you know, it's a strategy game, and I get weird about them. I mean, you wouldn't know that. This is the first, like, it's weird. I really like management sims and strategy games and things like that, and yet this is the first one I've played. The first one I've streamed. It's just such a weird thing missing from, like, from the games I play. Six is what we're gonna get from this. Fine. Oof. Okay, nothing good from that. Can we... Nine. Ugh. Ooh, plus 50, plus... Okay, yeah. 9 plus 60... That's a good number. And is hopefully approaching the next stage. Did I? 51, 55 plus 56. There we go. The next step is increasing biodiversity. Restore beaches, mangroves, and tropical forests. You'll also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. Well, that was just a wild sentence. I love that Cahill and Beba got equally excited, and Max got equally excited about monorails, mangroves, and coral. I feel like that is just the trinity of, of my viewers. I love it. That creates wetland. And now, oh, this is combustor. Burn surrounding vegetation to increase atmospheric temperature? Oh no, chat. The monorail in OG Disneyland is so beautiful. Stops in the park, goes around a mountain and lakes. Sleek design, beautiful. When will anybody figure out how to make monorails work? That's 60. I mean, this feels very wetlandy. Oh. I lost some of it because the temperature was bad? Did I see that correctly? Or it's not humid enough? Interesting. Would like to do is just finish up this little area of land. No, it's not the best use of resources. I want to do it. And neither God nor man can stop me. Oh, I was wrong. At least on this one, I got more instead of less because this is an ideal. Interesting. Salinator increases the salinity of the surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish. However, mangroves cannot grow at the current temperatures. Wetlands only care about humidity. Mangroves also care about temperature. Plus 8 degrees. Plus 4 degrees, okay. Looks like plus 8 is probably the best I'm going to get. Which would still get me to 10 degrees, and hopefully that's enough to just get started on it. Okay, and this one doesn't spread a million miles. Wait, can... Temperature, good conditions. Not ideal, but good. Oh, requires wetland. It can turn a wetland into a mangrove. That was not how I thought that was going to work. Oh, love me a mangrove farm. Thank you, Max. I will do a hydrate and a stretch. Max did the stretch, Meat did the hydrate. Oh, that felt good. Let's get some food in me, some liquid in me, some water. You know what I mean. Things. So I can, like, regrow this stuff. That's good at least. Ooh, and it's nice conditions, so it turned into even better greenery. It's not this isn't ideal mangrove, but it's still mangrove, and that's exciting. So I need mangroves, I need beaches, I need coral reef, I need tropical. Okay, so I don't actually need any wetlands. I basically want to convert all of my wetlands into mangrove when I can. But if I can get ideal mangroves, that's better. Oh. Plus 4 degrees. Let's get plus 5 degrees. Migratory birds return at more than 15 degrees Celsius. There they are. Look at you cute fuckers. Still want higher temperatures for mangroves. $49? And I'm sure managing temperature and humidity is going to get more difficult in later levels, but I'm still super jazzed about it. But yeah, I would like to make ideal ideal mangroves before I just make more mangroves. So I unfortunately want to burn more shit. You know what I want to do before that? I want to have more shit to burn. This 57 is pretty solid. Ooh, 63. Yes, thank you. Now, why can't I...
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
It is, but... Okay, so these have to be on rock. Okay, that was not clear to me. It could have been clear to me if I'd actually bothered to read anything, but... Now, it looks like about 20 degrees is where I need it to be. Makes sense. So put a mineralizer over here. Plus 3 still? Ugh. I want efficiency, chat. I want perfection. And if I cannot have perfection, then I shall give up. Juice, hello! Okay. Plus 4 degrees. That's the best I'm going to get out of a single burn anywhere. No, this will actually... I can put a mineralize here. Yeah. Then... What do you mean you didn't actually make anything? Why can't I put it here? Requires power. Right, I can't put it there because I'm a dingus. Plus 6. Perfect. Crabs populate beaches. We got crabs. Lateria captures sand to form beaches and dunes. Must be built on a toxin scrubber. Well, fortunately, I've got several of them. But I can also make more mangroves. And I believe these are now ideal mangrove condition. Look how tasty that is.
They call me Mr. Pig.
Oh my lord, Hama. Hello. Hello, welcome. Sage or Juice, can I get a shout out for Shupa Shaladma, which is the alt account for Super Sahama, who has raided before and is incredibly rad. Fantastic Dutch fox boy. Also, thank you for the follow, Zilboop. And Solik. Yeah, incredibly kind. Thank you so much for the raid. And Hazzy Slinker. Oh my lord. Looks like I might be playing Kerbal Space Program sooner than I expected. But yeah, what were you playing, Hama? It's really kind of you. I've been good. I've been busy, but I've been good. This is my first time playing Terra Nil, and I am just absolutely in love with it. Oh, I know of Grandia, but I've never actually played it myself. But yeah, were you enjoying? No. We acknowledge the fact that I'm made of delicious, delicious bacon in this house. We don't deny it, we embrace it. Yeah, I saw some parts of the Microsoft event, I think it was. The Sea of Thieves stuff. I'm a huge fan of Monkey Island, so seeing that was super cool for me. It's 5 minus 18, neat. Ooh. Look how nice this beach is. We got a crab. We got a crab, chat. This is all that matters. Well, Josh, there is a non-zero chance that someone will be me. Because that really appeals to me. Thank you for the wide crab, Beba. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of the event, but that part made me super happy. Oh, I need more cloud seeders. They want me to have like really high humidity. Sorry. That's not the one. That's the one. This needs water and rock. That's right, power and rock. Plus 13% humidity is solid. Plus 14 is more so. Yeah, have a good relax, Thama. Really appreciate the raid, and yeah. I'm glad you've been playing good games. We should all do that occasionally. Ooh, we're gonna get Ivy? That's very exciting. The music is also super nice. That's just a flag. Shade cloth pillar. Pillars connected in triangles form shady areas where tropical forests thrive. Must be built on the side of a cliff. Which means I could turn this into a little cool forest. It was too far. That's fine. 62, 63, weirdly. I would think that would cover more. I guess angles are weird. Oh. Oh, this game's so good. This game just does things to me. Look at the ivy on the toxin scrubber. Look at the fruit on the trees. Oh. Juice, don't tell me I'm wrong. If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Get a little bit more of this. Yeah, at least just fill this up. A slight loss, but it'll be worth it for more beach. More crab. So I need more beach. I need more tropical forests. Which... Oh, I was going to say there's not a lot of cliff area, but there's a fair amount over here. Oh, it can connect to those as well? Nice, they go in these little, like, chunks. 734, that's about as far as I can stretch that one. Good chunk. 12 plus 19. Ooh, 26. Hell yeah, that's almost this whole area. Ooh, monorail. Nodes in range of one another connect to allow the movement of buildings along the monorail network? What? The movement of buildings? That's not what I was expecting. Sage! Sage, I didn't realize you were away. I have very important news. Crap. In fact, many crap. So, you know, we've won. We really don't need to do much more in this game. Also, there's like mango trees and pineapple plants. Oh, this game just like digs deep into my dopamine receptors and just does everything. I did not invent lesbian cottagecore. I may have embraced, but I did not invent. Oh yeah, I've got to make wetlands before I can make wetlands into mangroves. Okay, so I've got enough mangrove. I need more beach. These need rocks. Move a building from in range of this monorail node to in range of any other connected monorail node. That's its special ability. What building? I think that's my big question. Like, which building do I move? How move? I'm very confuzzled. I'm just gonna make some more beaches. Oh my god, the beach right next to the tropical forest? Ideal. Okay, so the only thing I need now is coral reefs. I've got plenty of everything else. Now, it would help if I had any idea how to do that, and it's got something to do with the monorail stuff, I'm sure. Actually, I don't think I need to do a lot more toxin scrubbing. But it's nice to see things get clean. And in this game about cleaning things, that doesn't seem so unreasonable. Not to me. Is it maximum efficiency? No. Is it what I want to do with my time playing this game? Yes. And therefore... And you all cannot tell me that that's not sexy. Now at some point I have to do something with these monorails. Okay, so I need a closer thing so that they're actually connected. If I do this one, it would reach there. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out same as everybody else. I say same as everybody else. People who have played this game already know what's going on. And people who haven't are as confused as I am. I went as far away as possible while still being connected. Use the monorail's ability one more time. Okay, I thought I had just had to build more monorail stuff. Okay, so... I don't want to move that. Okay, so that is interesting. Coral Lab. Grows coral from polyps, which can be moved with the monorail into clean ocean. So, you replace an irrigator with a lab, and then you move that irrigator. Then you move the coral lab to the ocean. That is a really cool concept. So do I, Sage. Sad Eva, thank you very much for the follow. I'm trying to figure out is the perfect place to do this. Which, I do realize to some extent, going for the perfect thing is not necessary. But that's not going to stop me. You good? Okay. Now I can move this. Oh, and I can build a whole freaking coral reef. Coral reef. Oh. Oh no, it's so good. Oh. Oh, I love it. I wish we could do that with legit reefs. There are projects to restore coral reefs, but it's difficult. Yeah, Max, I see it. Okay. So, we'll do this for that node. We'll do this for that node. We'll turn this into a coral lab. Oh, and then we need the actual... Nine, 51. Oh, 65? Lovely. 6. Watch it. It. Oh! And there's little fishies. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So before I do this part, I want to... make a sandbank so that I can just clear up a little bit more over here. Oh no, Sage. Sage. You have hurt me in my Kokoro. And then I will need another irrigator. Can I actually get anything out of this? No, minus 40 is the best I can manage. That's fine. Because its purpose is simply to become a coral lab. Max, drink some water? Is my suggestion? 69. 80, 89, 85. So good. Ooh, 91. 96? Oh. I love this whole ideal conditions thing. Just look at this little island we've made. Not even made, just cleaned. I know this isn't necessary. This doesn't benefit me at all. But I'm sad seeing this part of the world still all messed up. Especially when I can so easily fix it. That's much nicer. That's much nicer. Yeah, of course you can, Sage. That is entirely accurate, Beba. Okay. So this will just cost me. This won't be a direct benefit at all. But I can get even more coral reef over here. I actually kind of like Elliot. He's weird, but... Monorails can then be utilized for recycling. So connect your airship to the monorail network. Reintroduce marine and terrestrial animals to help maintain the ecosystem when you... Airship, recycling silo, animal observatory. We've seen all that before. I like the fact, I genuinely like the fact that an expectation of this game is that when you're done, you leave. Max, I have a terrible reason for liking Elliot, which is he has a crab in his shirt pocket. Like, it's so simple. I don't want to put this on the beach. I want to put this somewhere where not a lot is happening. There. You know what, Sage? That is 100% valid. I do want to start the animal observatory. Because the animal thing is like one of my favorite things. This beach-dwelling reptile lives on an island where it can retreat into its shell. We don't really have any beach islands. In fact, the game doesn't really give possibilities for beach islands, so that's something. Oh, I was wrong. In range of at least 10 beach tiles on a small island, which this apparently counts as. Chat, we have Tortoise Friend. Look at them. Look at they. Oh, this is very good. This unusually shaped creature glides in the ocean near river estuaries and coral reefs. So this seems like a good spot. In range of at least 8 ocean tiles, in range of at least 6 coral reef tiles. That's not technically an estuary, is it? Okay. This colorful bird makes its home in lush forest canopies beneath clear skies, which might mean that I have to get rid of the shade first. Yeah! So I'll have to get rid of the shade things before I can find what looks like a parrot. Oh, squirrel. You beautiful person, you. This wader combs for food among the sands of beaches and the mud of wetland. So presumably it has to be close to both. Not enough wetland there. Do mangroves not count as wetland for the purpose of this? Because if so, I'm just never going to get that. Which is weird. Lives in both dense coral and in the waters of mangrove forests. Shark! Shark friend? I don't see you, shark friend. But I know... Shark friend! Oh, he's looking very good. I know we were all hoping for baby shark. It would have been so perfect. This large pelagic mammal swims in the deep waters of the ocean far from land. No land in range. Oh, I put the land there. Ew, it's a whale. Like, obviously I'm actually happy. But also ew. Okay. Let's do some recycling. Okay, it doesn't recycle the monorail network. Good, because that would be difficult to deal with. Yeah, you can barely notice the music, which is like the perfect amount of music for a game like that. I don't want to get rid of the animal scanner thing yet, because I want to scan for more animals. I would specifically like to scan for the parrot. Wait, were there buildings in range? Where? I don't see any buildings. There we go! Parrot! Parrot discovered. Oh, chat, this is very good. Stitch, hello. Yes, they still want me to construct a lot of monorail nodes, presumably to move these things around. Recycler Station connects to the monorail network and sends drones to recycle the areas at recycling beacons. Placed on a monorail node to signify that a recycling drone should be dispatched to recycle them. And then a rock hopper moves a rock from one location to another. That's great. Yeah, I do know the idea of LGB without the T, which is literally promoted by a hate group. I don't know what the FJB stands for, and frankly, I don't need to know. Okay, Whale Friend is good. Fine, I'll admit it. Mostly because he's small and cartoony. Ah, there we go. I do think one of my favorite things in the world is when right-wing people seem to be under the very delusional idea that that especially like young liberals like any politicians. Like, oh, I bet you support Joe Biden. Like, no, I think most politicians suck and would rather they just weren't. Yeah, it's probably that, Beva. You know, if you can add transphobia to your white supremacism, why not? Wait, what happened to my node? I had a node here that connected things, and it was neat and cool. Oh! Oh, I get it. The drone clears out the node as well, so you've got to do like a furthest to nearest thing. Cool. That's perfectly. I get that. I vibe with that. Yeah, that's also my favorite one, Josh. Oh, you wouldn't want it if it was the politician you supported. Yeah, I would. God, if the politician I supported was committing literal espionage, I would want that dealt with. And I hope that's obvious. Yes, that's a fair point, Sage. There is no great benefit to our community to discussing this more than we have already. God, Sage, if that doesn't just describe a Friday night, I don't know what does. Sage knows what the people want. And the people want want piss and cum. I don't know why I was going to say shit and cum, because I don't think that's what the people want. Or maybe they do. Y'all are allowed to like what you like. Oh, I am running dangerously low on muns. No, I'm not going to retry. Don't worry. I think I figured this out. Each individual level, Juice, has a goal of essentially... so there are 3 stages. There's a stage where you clean up and introduce just basic plant life. There's a stage where you increase plant biodiversity by adding different kinds of plants. And then there's a stage where you clean up everything and introduce wildlife. And there are multiple levels. Sage, why did you have to bring up the Blumpkin? Like, no one here needed to be reminded of the Blumpkin. Okay. You mean no valid target? I just want to get a thing there. I'll find another way. Good close, that's not useful. I need to get a rock over here. Like, I just need to do that. Or... okay. I can use the mineralizer to save myself some trouble. Ooh, there are multiple colors of parrots? There's like blue macaws and... oh, that's rad. Sorry, I just noticed. So, I don't think I've been subtle about it, but I like this game. Yeah, Squirrel. That feels like it's gonna... somebody's gonna have to do that someday. And just every part of that person's life is going to be worse than it was the day before. It's too far away? Oh, you've cucked me for the last time. Okay. I think that network now reaches everyone. Wait, BCCV isn't working? Oh. I didn't notice. It's exclamation mark quote space ad, Juice. Also, thank you for your contribution. Oh, I still have a bit of a problem. This is not connected. That doesn't connect up. Interesting. Can I put a calcifier mineralizer in here? I cannot. How will I ever connect this up? Ew. I'm gonna have to go around the top, aren't I? Yeah, that'll do it. Man, there have been some wild quotes on my channel. Okay, I've got to check a message quickly. They are, Sage, including you. Not having much luck with jobs. I wasn't suited to be a tailor. The muffler factory was just exhausting. I couldn't cut it as a barber. I didn't have the patience to be a doctor. The paper shop folded. Pool maintenance was too draining. I got fired from the cannon factory, and I just couldn't see any future as a historian. I thought about being an artist, but that's where I draw the line. Tried prostitution, but didn't give a fuck. I appreciate you, Squirrel. Dad jokes are valid around here. I'm sorry, is Hulk not already sufficiently Chad? This one up. Oh, I like Mark Ruffalo. That's valid, Sage. Can't help but hear them saying kickapoo whenever I put down the recycling beacon. Yeah, I'm clearing them up, buddy. Relax. It just takes time. Want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. It's not perfectly reclaimed, but it's real pretty. There we go. We can launch. Hello, Shaman Cat. I don't know if this game really would be considered particularly high-tech, but it's very possible I just do not appreciate what goes into this game. Or you're making a joke and I'm a dingbat. God, that's pretty. Less so, but... it'll clear itself out. That sucks. It's a very fun game. Also, don't see what's so high. What about this game would require like a ton of resources? I feel like apart from the fact that it's 3D, this game could have come out in like 1994. So it sucks that that it seems to require more than I thought. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, let me just restart BTTV. I mean, it doesn't always work, but it sometimes does, so it's worth trying. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to start the next level. because I would be finishing stream shortly anyway, and I actually still have to make dinner this evening. So I'm going to end stream a little bit early, but this was an absolutely wonderful stream. And cool, that definitely wasn't a graphical fuck. It's back! So the next level, if I wanted to, would be Polar, which has tundra, lichen, kelp forests, and forests. Which is what I will be doing next week Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Time. I'm definitely coming back to this game. It is so much fun. It just like finds my dopamine receptor and just like, here, I shall inject directly into you. Yeah, this game is delightful. I can't remember who suggested it. It might have been Sage. It might have been Summer, actually. But yeah, whoever suggested it, thank you so much for doing so. This has been an absolutely wonderful experience, and I can't wait to play more of it, which, as I said, will be next Sunday at 2:30 Eastern Time. I will be streaming next on Wednesday. That's interesting, Sage. I'll have to take a look at that. My next stream will be on Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern Time, continuing Hollow Knight. And yeah, I'm excited about both games, which is neat. Aw, I'm super glad to hear that, Josh. Anyway, I am probably... I was gonna raid Deer, but I see that Dan Jones is doing Baba Is You, which is always fun. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna raid Deer, because Deer is doing an uncapped subathon, and at the moment they're doing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So yeah, let's go and give Deer some love. As I said, I really appreciate you all being here. Anybody who's still here from the raid, I appreciate that massively. It's always fun to have new people around. And yeah, I will be seeing you all on Magneton and Snubble is a terrifying fusion. I will be seeing you all on Wednesday, I hope. Do not blunken your pumpkin. Sage has no power over you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, whatever time zone you're in. Stay cute, stay good, give my love to Deer, and I will see you all around in the future. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.